Welcome back, MTG Joe here. Today we're actually Marvel Snap Joe. We're going to be playing some Marvel Snap on the channel. We do a lot of Magic here on the channel, The Gathering, but today we are going to be playing some Marvel Snap. It's a game I've been enjoying a lot on mobile. It's a really fun card game. And I just unlocked Silver Surfer, kind of gave in, got the Battle Pass. This card is really cool and it plays a deck style that I've been enjoying in Marvel Snap. So with the Silver Surfer, it's an on-reveal ability, giving your other 3-cost creatures +3 power. So we're building it in a shell, or playing it in a shell that's got a number of 3-drops. Notably, like Brood gives you 3-3-drop bodies. You have stuff like Mr. Fantastic to give you power at other lanes, Storm to kind of control and shut off certain areas. You have the Killmonger package for all the 1-drops. But you also have Iceman to tax, and the Nova Killmonger combo. With this version here, I don't have Arrow right now in my collection. It's actually in my shop right now. I have it pinned. I'm 300 credits away. So we're playing Wong instead. So we basically set it up where you go Wong on turn 4 or turn 5, and then turn 6 you go double Silver Surfer. I've usually like Wolfsbane or something like that to get extra value out of it. Oftentimes I'll hold Maximus as my last play on turn 6, so the card draw isn't really relevant for your opponent, and you get just good stats. 3 energy, 10 power. I call it mana just from Magic terms. Then you got like Ironheart, which is another good target with Wong to give you double pumps on your team as well. So we'll jump into it. I can paste the deck list if you want. Let me know how it looks like on PC. I play on PC client for streaming purposes. I find it a lot smoother on mobile. We're at 53 right now. I play pretty casually, just kind of learning the meta, stuff like that. But I've been enjoying this deck, been playing it a bit today, still kind of learning elements of it, so come with me for the journey. So we got Cloning Vats, we get to add a copy to our hand since we just drew the Killmonger. This is a nice setup play because we can have Killmonger play the Novas. We got +5 energy, so we can actually shut them off a couple spots here, which is kind of cool. So we can go Nova, play this, and then just take them off this. I'm probably not going to play Iceman yet. And we get priority, so they won't get to clone these. So now we're able to tax them. We'll get some buffs. They do get to go Leech, so this kind of screws us up now because we don't get the ability. Leech shuts off the abilities of the cards in hand. And now we got these kind of useless rocks. So it doesn't help too much right now. I'm just going to play out the vanilla 3 power at this point. Opponent has snapped, so they're on the Electro build, so this is like resource denial, kind of control elements. Wouldn't be surprised to see Cosmo here. So I'm probably just going to lead you here. We haven't drawn Wong, and we haven't drawn Silver Surfer. They didn't play a card that turn, so they could have She-Hulk. We're actually not doing terrible on a couple of these lanes, so good amount of power on each. Okay, so their Dr. Doom here puts 5 power, and we just have drawn rocks. So I'm going to retreat here. They have 5 cards in hand. They can likely take center lane, and we just kind of drew these rocks. So cut our losses. We needed to hit one of our spells, but we kind of set up to have a good Killmonger turn, and then the Leech screwed us up. If we were able to blow up, we had 3 copies there. We would have got a lot of value out of that. So got that in the bank. Get those credits. I've been seeing more Leech recently. It's a good kind of control card. We saw that game how it shut off our entire strategy. Usually just leave this in the open slot. So Mr. Fantastic can come center lane, which we probably won't do right now. We'll just throw Domino here. So Atom Warrior, we're going to want to put power there. Cards there get -2. So I'll probably set up here. And then I'll probably set up to have Wong center lane. And then I'll also play Mr. Fantastic there, because with Wong I want as many open spots as possible. I guess we could go Wong here now. So I could Storm shut them off there, but I think we're okay for now. Just play center lane Wong. The one thing with Wong over Arrow is Wong telegraphs. Okay, so they're Mr. Negative deck. They're going to switch their power and toughness. So we have Wolfsbane, which is nice. So how do I want to set this up? I could Storm the following turn. So we're probably going to just Mr. Fantastic here. We get Dino. Okay, so we did hit Silver Surfer, which is nice. So here, so the question is, do I want to try to take another lane? Because it's unlikely I'm going to win center lane. So wait, this gets +2/2, so gets 4, that's 5, 9, 12, 15. Could compete there maybe. But the question is, do I want to take another lane? We can take side lane here, but that's not too much power. I think we go center lane still. They could have like Shang-Chi, and then that beats me, but we probably aren't beating Shang-Chi anyways. Okay, so Arnenzola actually gets me there. Oh no, we actually win. 29 center lane. Tied it up there. So I haven't seen that version with Arnenzola and the Devil Dino. But we were able to kind of assemble that there. So you get the double with that, but with Arrow you get to play 3 3-drops on turn 6. So it's another way around. The one thing with this deck, you are kind of clustered in terms of playing out your 3-drops. Domino's nice because it comes down on 2. You're always guaranteed it. So Silver Surfer, we're going to try to keep it open here. I think we just try to tax. The alternative is if I draw Killmonger, then I'll set up a Nova Killmonger. It's kind of annoying. I do want to draw Killmonger here. It's fine, we weren't playing that anytime soon. So cards here with no abilities get a boost, which is nice. Okay, so we did get Killmonger. So we're going to set it up like this. And then this will open me up my slots, and then I can play my other spells here. The only downside, this costs 4 now. But we should be able to get enough boost with everything that it works out nicely. Because everything in my deck's going to be 3 at this point. And like we got 31 here. So I have priorities, so I could Storm. But Storm's probably not going to be a lot of power. They can have Death at this point. Killmonger doesn't do anything. If I do this, could still be right. This puts 7 on the board. This gets me a lot of power here, but probably still not enough. The tax on this is actually quite impactful. Still think we do this. I had 4 or 5 things die this game. So death is at 4, I think. No, it's 4, 5, 6, 7. So death's at 2. So they can play the death here. If we didn't have the tax, then we were in a really good spot because I could play Wolfsbane here and then shore up some more damage. But here we only have the 1 Killmonger. But we can see how good Brood is in this deck. Just for 3. Okay, so they left that lane open. Wait, this should power up the other copies. Okay, so we win this lane. See if they have Shang-Chi or not. Oh wait, that was turn 5. Oops. I messed that up. I got ahead of myself. So we missed out on some power. We should have played center. Okay. I punted that, but got a lot of power on board still. Would have had 69 right lane for the value. I think we got some upgrades. Oh. I think I got... I'm probably going to switch Wong out, so we won't upgrade Wong. Can't afford you yet. I guess I did all the cheap ones. The Storm variant's so nice. Alright. Nope, I need 200. Alright. I was playing a lot of Patriot earlier, so I have like everything rainbowed. Okay, so we actually don't want those right now. Okay, cards that cost 2 and 3 can't be played here, which is the entirety of our deck. So I don't think we could win this. I gotta win these 2 lanes. So I think we play Brood here. Drawing all these rocks suck. So I don't want to play more rocks because if they're on death, which they likely are if they're playing Carnage, I don't know what that does. You can only play this at locations where you're winning. Just drawing nothing but rocks here. I'm just going to retreat here. Crimson Cosmos is just the card I can't beat. We also drew nothing but rocks. There's 4 rocks in our deck and we proceeded to draw 3 of the 4. And with our luck, the 4th would have happened. I think it's just auto-concede if we run into that again. That's just not something we can beat. Okay, so we got Wong and that, so I'll probably go Domino here because I gotta play Wong at one of these other ones. Okay, so we see that come down. So I'm probably gonna Storm there, to be honest. So we're going to do this. Next turn I'm going to Wong. Wong here. And then I have to Storm here so I don't lose, because I don't want to flip my hand here. And then I could set up a Brood and Silver Surfer line. Probably do Brood middle and Silver Surfer. Don't care about Yondu. Might have been right instead of Mr. Fantastic to set up the Brood if we knew we had to Storm there. Because I gotta go 15 here. And I don't think that's enough. Because I can... So that's 3, 6, 12. That puts me to 18 here. Try it out. They might not play there, so She-Hulk goes to 10. Brood should be enough there. Got him. Whew, stole that one. We can't give up our cards because we have to play a turn 6 where we have to set up in that manner. We're spending all our energy every turn because I was going to say we can play the one drop that like scales. Okay, so we have part of the combo. This getting hit by Icebox is super annoying. It prevents us from double spelling last turn. So we might not go Silver Surfer, we'll see. It's still the biggest payoff. Okay, so if they kill their Nova, we get the bonus. Well, I guess we're not Silver Surfer. I wasn't paying attention there, so... I think we push center lane and lock them out. Wave's a little annoying. Jeez. Magneto Flood. The fact Silver Surfer got hit by everything. We don't have a pump effect, so I can't beat them through that. We didn't draw Wong either. It's worth knowing sometimes just concede, like to concede early. You're not going to beat that, so. Polaris isn't bad, lets us kind of move things around. Because what we can do is we can set up like Brood or Storm. Because what I can do here, I can set up Storm on this location. The opponent's going to want to play it, and then I can Polaris their card away and kind of get them that way there. And then I could set up a Brood Wolfsbane if needed. So we're probably not gonna be able to Wong this game. So here... I think we Polaris pull their thing here. I win this lane. But Polaris has got a lot of power, so we're probably going to Polaris here. Oh, this pulls a random thing. So Omega Red's a 4 power. So I can set up Brood here, which is actually pretty good because they just went Cosmo there, so I would have lost out on a lot. This shuts off Omega Red. So I have Destroyer, I have Killmonger, I have Onslaught. Destroyer destroys everything else, I can't play those. We don't have ongoing effects, and I can't really play 2 cards. So I can add 7 power center. I can take them off this, which doesn't do enough. I think we just go... most power center lane. Okay. A little bit awkward to hand. Ebony Mod doesn't do anything for us, and they're on Destroyer, so they're going to use Destroyer with... Oh, that's what I could have done. Cosmo shuts off reveal effects, so I could have done Destroyer in this lane, and then just had 17 power and guaranteed the win there. So that was notable that I missed that. That one was an interesting game. We keep getting this like switch hand nonsense, which I'd rather not switch hands because I like my cards. So can't play turn 3, 4. So we're probably going to throw some power there. That's actually pretty solid. But mind you, it does turn off our other effects. So I think we're just going to go Brood here, because we don't want to double it with Wong. Next turn I could set up Wong. Keep Killmonger for now. With the swap here, it means that the counters are different. They're two, or you're still 3. Okay. So that's fine. So those lose power every turn, so you can lose power. That sounds fine with me. So we're probably not going to Killmonger this game. It's interesting they went premature with the Nightcrawler there. If I can draw... Storm's not bad. I can shut off right lane. That leaves middle lane open, and then I have Killmonger last turn to blow up their stuff. Because they're naturally not going to play into this lane. Interesting that they played into it. Okay, so I can... Domino, Maximus, get some access to 2 more cards. I can Domino Wolfsbane. I kind of want Wolfsbane middle lane. I think we still do this. I don't want to give him cards. Bishop getting the flip value there is pretty solid. Yeah, because now they're out of stuff. They get 1 draw. But I can break up this. That's 14, 17. That'd be 11. So it's 11. It's 14, 17. But they lose the bishop too, so it's 14. That would be 10, 14. So I tie that as well. I think we snap here. I have to do the counting. It was closer there. We didn't draw Silver Surfer. If we had drew Silver Surfer, we just run them over. I think that was right. They dumped their hand. They got rid of Strong Guy, so we would have revealed first and they would have drawn, so then they potentially wouldn't have dropped Strong Guy. Both opponents draw from their opponent's deck. Okay, so they're Destroy. Might be able to sneak this in. Play our illusions here. Probably save this for last turn. Yeah, so we can arrow. That's going to be our turn 5. Guess we do this here because it'll get the boost anyways on turn 5. So we have Killmonger. Mysterion tokens are 2. Can get rid of Angel. But we're going to have to swap position of locations. So it's probably just Killmonger here. They drew Nova. Priority there worked really well for them. Okay, so we can play into that. I think we arrow them away because they're going to want to play this turn. So we'll arrow here. Wow, they went Killmonger. They didn't even play into the slot. So we know this one's going to get a boost because that was the real one. So Magnetos move all opposing 3 and 4 cost creatures here. So I can Magneto, it gets rid of Killmonger and that, it gets rid of the buff there. And then if they're doing Silver Surfer, it moves them there as well. Alternatively, I can go 3, get the power boost here. I could put 7 power here, lose this right lane. I think we go Magneto here. Because I'm also going to get a boost. Yeah, that's really good. So they're going to win this lane, but then we win these two here. Kind of shutting off Brood there. That was a good value play. Again, just kind of attacking them from different angles. You can fill the board, you can do kind of control. That game, we played their deck pretty well. I think they might have just drawn Brood, but they probably should have led earlier on it. Bishop's not bad. Because Bishop will get a bonus. We're going to draw... No! My Surfer. We weren't drawing it anyways. So I'll lead Domino here. Yondu usually means destruction. Yeah. Followed by Bucky Barnes. Lead Bishop here. So I'm actually not going to win center lane. So I think what we do is just set up Storm for the turn. I was hoping to get this under the Killmonger to get the boost. So they had 2, 3 things die, so they can't quite death yet. I have a couple different ways to power up. So I could brood. I could Ironheart. I think we're just brooding here. Yeah, so they go death here. That's 16, so it's actually not bad because that gets me 4 more power there. And then that gets me 2, so it's 17. Alternatively, Wolfsbane doesn't do enough. We might just be a little short there. We're going to give it a shot. If I go, that's 10, 12, 13. So they beat me here by 17, so we were just short. Needed 1 more point. Silver Surfer. We needed the Surfer there. Okay, so we got Surfer, we got Wolfsbane. Don't care about Ironheart. So we'll do... Probably going to throw Domino here because I want to play Brood and leave it open if I want a Wolfsbane. We already got this down, which means I'm going to play this out now. The sooner I can get this value, the better for like a Wolfsbane turn. Okay, so they go 4 for next turn, that's fine. I could shut off right lane here. I could shut off left lane. Because I do this, and then I Wolfsbane there. I'm going to lose left anyways, so let's do that. Okay, so they Killmonger here. I get my boost, so now I don't need to Killmonger. That's actually pretty good. Because now I can go... here, and then I play this, play this center lane, try to steal both. Wolfsbane will go to 7, and then I get another 3, that's 10, and then that's 12. Especially if they're playing Hood here. So I do this. I do this. Got him. Silver Surfer is so powerful. Every time we cast it, we pretty much win. Alright. So I'm going to wrap this one up. Let me know what you think of the Marvel Snap content, what you've been enjoying, what you've been playing. Like I said, I've been enjoying the Silver Surfer deck. That's why I've been playing it. But interested to see what you're playing. I am just patiently waiting. It's there. It's pinned. I want my Sarah so I can replace my Wong. But in time, patience, patience, patience. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you have a great one. And make sure to like, comment. And if you haven't done so, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if you like Magic and Marvel Snap.